Na kabenta ki khubor baman kasni pet but subscribe ya u Antor News. Kublai phi baro gini gilong ki khubor bamda kasni. Umentri rangba ka Jylla ukonrat ki sangma ulapan phai ki Hello Meghalaya Grand shikinong penyat film ban ai jingiarap bat kentiwi kasap jongi nong tho ban nong penmi film ha ka Jylla. Kani ka jing ai jing kershan kolong ban ai mensim bat kentiwi kasap jongi samla ka Jylla bat ban kentiwi ka jingya chaprang jong ka film industry ha Meghalaya. Ukonrat lambat umentri katnat jengok kai perthai upol lingdo kilapan phai yakini ki grand shikinong penyat film kabadai ka jingya teli ha ka skim Hello Meghalaya. Umentri rangba uloong bahagi ni kisnem ki bala len ke sorkar kelas ngothu ya ke jingkongsan ban phai sha kapateng samla namar hadu sanpho peasant jongi pat ba ka Jylla ki don hadu arphos nem karta ka pa pelong ya ke Jylla Meghalaya kum ka we ni ki Jylla ka barit reta tam ha India. Ula keduru ba ka Jylla Meghalaya ka don ka bor ba ka sap ban kentiu ya ka film industry kham tam da ka jingya don jongi riu shempang ha ka tho katar ba kilinti kum ka Hello Meghalaya. Ki kerdan juga grand ka jing ai jing kershan ka don hasau tuli ki kerdan ABC ban D. Kategori A riungut ginong penyat film ki bla sya jiet ki layo adu live san lak tingka ban penmi ka we ka feature film ha ka shisnem. Kategori B khat prangut ginong penyat film ki layo adu arpsan lak tingka ban penmi feature film. Kategori C saungut ginong penyat film ki layo arpho lak tingka ban penmi web series daki episode tiba de bandon kumbash pautli AA ban man ke episode live ho lane sau pho minute ke jingdrang. Kategori D khat khandai ngut ginong penyat film bathmai na Meghalaya ki layo adu san lak tingka ban penmi short film. Upol lingdo ulaong bakani ka jingyalang ka kentiu shakmat ika kinhun film ha Meghalaya. Bat karakhiru ya ka jingya teli jongki khasi jantia bat garu. Ulapan pawi ka jing sngokemen halor ka platform Hello Meghalaya ka bala treiba nadu bala pli pat ba ya ka. Ulakhot iki pat ba ban ai jingmut halor ka Meghalaya Film Tourism Policy Draft bala penna ha ka ni ka sngi. Jingpen I baning kong jong ka lingkha beneng ha ka ni ka jingyalang la pen I pat ba ru ka jingpen I baning kong first look jong ka film ha lingkha beneng the Elysian Feel ka bala penya the Upradip Kurba. Exchange program ha ka filmmaking na pentip ru halor ka filmmaking exchange program ha ka bakatnat jungok kai perthai ka Jylla Meghalaya ha ka jingya trailang bat ka film and television institute FTI na Arunachal Pradesh ken pelong ki master class ki bakin ai de Dominic Sangma ubde director bala akor bat yo nam hagari India. Kani ka program ka don ka jingya shimbenta jungki lai phongut ki samla puli khat sangut na Meghalaya bat khat sangut na Arunachal Pradesh. Roadshow bat flag off la penkut ya kani ka jingyalang da ka roadshow bat ka flag off ceremony da umentri rangba. Kani ka roadshow kan kenthop iki film jing penmna jing hikai bat jing ai jing tim halor ki mat ba kongsan. Ki ba on pen I ha ki benta ba pher jong ka Jylla ha ki lai posni. Meghalaya Film Tourism Policy arajar arpsan. Ban kentiu ya ka yo ka kot ha ka liang jong ka creative economy bat ban pelong ya ka Meghalaya kum ka jaka jengok kai film ka bahe tam hari India. Umentri rangba bat umentri jengok kai perthai kila pennapat ba ika draft Meghalaya Film Tourism Policy arajar apsan. Ula ong ba ka don kalat ban sengno sa ka Film Institute of Meghalaya hi. Ula penpau ka jeng angnut ba ka Jylla kan long ka shlem hub jong ka film production ha North East. Ka policy kan sapau ha ka Meghalaya One Portal ba ka sorkar ka khot ika jingshim bendapat ba ban ai jingmut hadu ka arpho terik ujeliu arajar apsan. Ka policy ka don hagilai teli kinong rimba kongsan baningkong ban pelong ya ka Meghalaya kum ka jaka jengok kai film ka papau hakari bat shabari ka jingyalang ka ailat ban pin iye ka mariang ka riti duster bat ka nam ka buram jong ka Jylla. Ka baar ban kentiu ki talan bat nong penyat film ha ka Jylla da ka jingiarap hagi tiar trem ka jingiarap puli bat ka jingyolat ban pin I ka sam. Ka balai ban pelong ya ka Meghalaya kum ka shlem ba kongsan na ka film production ha North East da kilat jingiarap pisa ka jingkershan jong kitnat sorkar bat ka jingsuk ha ka perthai kam.
At the very outset, though, I would like to also join the rest of the speakers in congratulating Pradeep as well as his entire team for the laurels and the recognition that he has achieved which is of course not just a recognition for him and his team, but it is a recognition of the entire, the movie and the entire creative fraternity of our state, and the entire state and the people of the state of Meghalaya as a whole. So really, let's once again put our hands together for Pradeep and his entire team. Friends, in the last many years, the government of Meghalaya has realized the importance of really looking at our young generation, number one, because we are a very, very young population, as you're aware, and in fact, we are younger than even the rest of the country. Almost 50% of our population is below the age of 20. So that makes us one of the youngest states in the country today. And realizing this strength that we have, we also felt the need as policymakers to really focus on what drives the youth of our state. What are the areas of competitive advantage that we have? Where are the areas where our strengths lie? And how can we provide the ecosystem and the platform for our youngsters to be able to then excel, follow their passion, do what they love to do, and create value out of it. And that's when our policy shifted from so many things like sports, like music, like filmmaking, so on and so forth. And in the larger context and the larger picture that we try to create for the youth, we realize that there's a very, very important gap in the film industry and filmmaking sector in our state, which needs to be pushed. And we saw that there was a huge potential lying in it, which had not been tapped. There were so many youngsters, so many creative people who had so much of potential, but sadly there was no platform for them to move forward in. And that's when the entire story of how we could move forward in this line, and this whole area started to come up. The entire program of our film, tourism and creative media policy, this is the draft. And we wanted to showcase the draft because obviously we have to showcase the draft. And we want feedback from you. So please tell us the areas where you feel things should be changed, improved. I'm not saying we're going to change everything and we can incorporate everybody's ideas and thoughts. We may not be able to because there's so many factors, but we will do our best and we'd like to incorporate your ideas and thought process so that we can ultimately come out with a very robust policy. And this policy has got many, many factors. How we will get international filmmakers to come in, national filmmakers to come in, how we will promote the collaboration of different filmmakers, whether it's local with outside filmmakers to come in, how we will be able to push filmmakers who are coming in from outside, but we will ensure that they use the talent from here, the different infrastructures from here, the different manpower, the different cameras, equipments, lighting. How can we create the ecosystem here for film industry to really flourish so that filmmakers tomorrow know that, well, if you go to Shillong, if you go to Meghalaya, the ecosystem is set. They already have got trained guys for the lights, they've got trained guys for this, they've got the equipments for this and that. This is what the vision is. So it's not about just giving, brownies and cookies to some filmmakers who want to come in and just make. No. This is an incentive to create that ecosystem so that tomorrow it becomes viable for any filmmaker to come to Meghalaya and do whatever movies they want to make, as well as our local artists and our local filmmakers to also move forward in that.
Our beloved Chief Minister, who is a visionary on a missionary mode, officers in the Department of Tourism, Dr. Vijay Kumar D, Cyril Dingdong, officers in the Department of Arts and Culture, Kong Majao and your entire team. The film fraternity of Meghalaya, which has grown rather rapidly. In fact, we share your growth story. The fact that the CM and I were both presented dresses which did not fit us shows how far we have grown and how fast we have grown. It's a proud moment for the entire state of Meghalaya, and especially for the film and artistic fraternity, because all along, whatever you aspired had a beginning and an end, just like a movie. But today, we are in a series and a serious mode in taking the film industry forward. We just returned from a program of the Social Welfare Department where the focus was on nutrition and other flagship programs of the Social Welfare Department. The major difference was that there the focus was on nutrition for the body, but here our focus is on nutrition for our hearts, our souls, our minds, and our intellect. I'm really proud that we could celebrate Baptadi Korwak's achievement and the fact that Halin Khavnei has gone global. I share deep, abiding, and intimate relationship with the entire family. In fact, his father, when I was in the KSU, was jokingly referred to as Tummen KSU. And right from those days till today, I could see that your growth story does not promise to end soon. Dominic, whose movie I have watched recently, holds huge promise, and I'm sure that you will also go global very soon. We're here to celebrate the spirit of Meghalaya, and for the indigenous communities of Meghalaya, the Khasi, Jaintias, and the Garos, we have the soil, which is our land, but the people should be the soul of that soil. Keep it thriving with life, pulsate with activity, and the arts will then thrive. I'm so proud that our OTT platform has done so well. The traction has been growing. We have a film and creative media policy draft. I would welcome all of you to peruse, go through the draft, and come up with positive, tangible suggestions and inputs. We are also here to see the official rehanding over of Words Lake to the Department of Tourism. I was telling the Honorable Chief Minister the other day that the closure of the lake happens to be at the same time when our official working hours end, which is 5 p.m. And we would like to see our office goers actually taking a stroll around the lake for at least 40 minutes after they leave office. The lake is also iconic because it is the oldest artificial lake in northeast India and was designed for the recreation of the colonial officers since 1894. So friends, we're here to elevate your experience, unleash your potential, and as Pradeep has mentioned, we are going ahead with the creation of movie halls all across the state. And in the first year itself, we will be covering Shillong, Tura, and Jowai. We'd like you to take, all along you've had this major complaint of not having a platform. Now we are giving you both a digital platform and a physical platform as well. So congratulations to the entire fraternity. Do feel encouraged and to share your thoughts, your suggestions, your inputs with us. The biggest room in this world is the room for improvement. We will continue to work tirelessly to take Meghalaya forward, and we do not heed to negative criticism. I've always quoted the saying that no memorial has ever been erected in honor of a critic. Therefore, we will dream boldly, we will create fearlessly, and we will stay rooted in who we are and unleash the potential that Meghalaya has, the potential that is gigantic, that is global. Then we can also prove to the rest of the world that quality matters. We do not have the quantity, the numbers in terms of population, but we do have the quality.
Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Conrad Sangma, Honorable Minister of Tourism, respected Cyril Devla, Director of Tourism, esteemed officials from the Government of Meghalaya, members of the film fraternity, members of the press, and dear friends. On behalf of my entire team, I extend a deepest gratitude for this honor. A sincere thank you to Hello Meghalaya for organizing this event. Haling Khabling began its journey in 2020 when the film got selected at the Asian Project Market in Busan, South Korea. That gave us hope that a story from our hills could travel and connect beyond our borders. But soon after the pandemic brought everything to a stop, like many others, we didn't know if the film would ever get made. What kept us going was the belief in the story and belief in each other. We began filming in 2022, and it took us almost 2 years to complete because we wanted to capture the film across all 4 seasons. We shot everything in and around Sora. It wasn't just about showing the beauty of the place. We wanted the location to become a part of the story. Haling Khabling is a tribute to the land, to our people, and to the strength of our stories. I'm deeply grateful to my cast, my entire technical team, my producers, my co-producers, my associate producers. Each one of you gave your best and stood by the film at every stage. Thank you for being a part of this journey. The whole team of Haling Khabling is truly thankful to our Honorable Chief Minister Shri Conrad Sangma, Honorable Minister of Tourism Paul Dr. Vijay Kumar, and the entire Hello Meghalaya team. Your encouragement and support gave us the confidence to keep going and meant a great deal to us during this journey.
Honorable Chief Minister Sri Conrad Sangma, Honorable Tourism Minister Mr. Sri Paul Lindo, and all my fellow filmmakers. First of all, I think I really want to share that it's really an exciting time for the filmmakers community of Meghalaya right now. So many things happening. And congratulations, Pradeep, for such a great achievement. It's really big to win in men competition in a film festivals like Moscow International Film Festival. And I've been following Sir's page nowadays, and I see you really going into the villages, trying to understand people's problem, trying to solve in a grassroots level. And for the first time, as a filmmakers, we felt that somebody is trying to understand in a grassroots level what filmmakers of the state needs. And thank you so much for doing all this for us, because otherwise, as a filmmakers, we're always skeptical, but it looks real for us now. And I feel that this is going to be there for a long way, and it's helping out lots of filmmakers here.
Has not just made it to the prestigious Moscow International Film Festival, but it has absolutely swept the main competition's categories. The film has secured the coveted Golden St. George for Best Film, the Silver St. George for Best Director for Pradeep Kurba himself, and the esteemed Nutpack Award for Best Asian Film. This triple win is an exceptional achievement for any Indian regional language film. It has brought immense pride and global recognition to Khasi cinema, and indeed to all of Meghalaya. Let's give a huge round of applause once again for Mr. Pradeep Kurba and his team. I request Mark Pradeep to remain on stage for the next one, a film that he has not titled yet. So Pradeep Kurba once again for an untitled film. May I request a round of applause for Konsili Kontiam for the Kettle Score. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Dominic Samma for Veil of Dust. Next. And finally, for category A, Ibormi Muxor, The Red Roof. They are being handed over with the official uniform of the tourism buddies, the jacket and the t-shirt. May I request our tourism buddies to kindly wear the jacket. Kindly wear the jacket for a photograph. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the tourism buddies team and our tourist buddies who are here with us today. Forest Department is handing over to the Tourism Department. A round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Wow.